Hey guys, so my name is Beans and today we're going to be going over how to make rosemary oil and what you can use rosemary oil for. Hey guys, I'm Beans the Witch. I hope I can provide you with some useful information. Stay tuned and enjoy this. Apparently it's like leaving behind emotions and feelings that are no longer serving you, that are no longer bringing you happiness.
Okay, it's just a little rain.
So rosemary oil is actually quite easy to make. All you need is some rosemary, some oil, and a jar. Now, my rosemary oil that I made, I used olive oil, but the thing about olive oil is it has a very strong scent and it tends to cover up any other smell that it's around. So if you want your rosemary oil to smell like rosemary, I would say use a different base oil. You can use grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, whatever oil you really want. But olive oil does work really good. So you just get a jar, you fill it like 3/4 of the way with rosemary. You can either use dry rosemary or you can use fresh rosemary. If you have fresh rosemary, it'll be better. But I understand not everyone has fresh rosemary, so dry rosemary is just fine. And once you fill it like 3/4 of the way up, then you just cover it all in oil. You know, give it a good shake. And once you've done that, you just let it sit there. Let it, preferably in the sun, for about 4 weeks. And after that 4 weeks is done, you've got your rosemary oil. So let's talk about some of the uses of rosemary oil. Now, its metaphysical properties, you can use it as protection. You can make a protection oil if you wanted to, and you can write sigils with the oil on your door. You can put some on your body, protect yourself while you're out, or you can use it in your spell work if you wanted to. Rosemary oil is also really good for bringing in clarity and heightening your intuition. So it'd be really good to meditate with. If you wanted to open up your third eye, connect with your spirits, receive intuitive information, it would be beautiful for that. Rosemary oils is also really good for helping to relieve some anxiety and stress. So if you're feeling very overwhelmed and very stressed out, I would suggest rubbing some on your temples, and it might help that to alleviate. Now, some of the more medical side of this, rosemary is good for muscle pains. If you're having muscle cramps or muscle aches, I would suggest rubbing some of that rosemary oil on your muscles in that spot. Maybe massage it in just a little bit. It's also really good to help with your memory. So like if you're trying to study for an exam and you need to remember something, I would suggest putting some on you right as you're studying so that way you can remember it better. It's also really good for hair growth. So if you're losing hair, if you're trying to grow it out thicker and longer, massage your head with the rosemary oil, and over time you'll start to see some real good progress there. So those are some of the properties of rosemary oil. There you go, guys.